Com, and it's time for The Beat Goes On. Tonight's special guest is 12 Valve Diesel. Take it away, Mark.
Well, this is a special evening for a lot of reasons, and I'm going to bring up some of those reasons that are going to surprise a couple of people because this is a boundary in time, and I'm thinking back to the early days of when we started The Beat Goes On global internet radio show in January of 2015, and it all started out because we had this big old group page called the Southern Colorado Musicians and Artists Cooperative that now has over 6,200 members after 5 years, and it's a testament to everybody that loves Southern Colorado music. We actually have a YouTube channel that it's the same name. They're all linked on the website. Or KCOSdigitalmedia.com, our latest triple threat addition to our media coverage. Why this is special for so many reasons is because Nick Watrous was one of my very first call-ins to a couple of early shows. And then we said, hey, why don't you come in and do a couple of songs? He came into our little box studio, did a couple of songs one time, came back another time, and he was doing his looper thing and did a great show. We've never been able to have him on a stage that really does him justice because Nick is one of these guys that he's a musical trooper, man. The guy just is relentless in his pursuits of music and his different styles and tastes, and we are just really glad to have Nick in his new band, 12 Valve Diesel, and I'm going to just keep going because it's really cool, how the community, the cooperative has grown. Andrew, over here on guitar, just a recent addition, right, to the Diesel. Now, what valve are you, brother?
Good to see you again, man. What's up, Mark?
I said, what valve are you?
I don't know. A 13 plus.
All right.
-1. I'm in there somewhere.
Well, it's because of you that I found out what an Arizona pinstripe was.
There you go. We like the program to be educational.
I know it. And we try to do those mentoring moments, too. And so that leads me back to Max. We've watched Max grow over the years that... I started.
I guess.
Huh?
I still am.
Well, but yeah, I mean, there's that more. And where's Daryl? Do I get Daryl over here to start talking about that?
He's outside.
No, but the early days, well, not so early days, but okay, 2009 is when I came back and started going up to Cristola again. And what an institution that was as a place that unfortunately was hindered by the floods and fires. And, it's still a great place to go. Just make sure it's not raining, right?
You just got to go early.
Well, go early, but yeah, that's the whole thing. I remember the last time I was going to go up and see Candy Kane. Half of the band got up there early to set up, and then Candy and Laura were coming in late, and they couldn't make it to the show because they closed the highway down because of the floods.
Right.
And that was what made national news with cars sliding down the road. And, man, I don't know how many local artists. I know Jesse Cottonstone made a CD and entitled it Fires and Floods.
Street Corner Thieves, they did a little thing.
Yeah, and
they got
also our friends in Denver, Slide and Delta, who there was a fire in... Gosh, I forgot what little town it was. It wasn't Longmont. Longmont got affected by the floods, I know. Well, there was fire. That was, we've had an awful lot of tragedies of the natural scale in Colorado. But we're glad that we're here and in the Gold Room and being able to reunite with friends, as always. And we're just making a new one here with the bass player. And I forgot your name already. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's Jared.
Speak up one more time.
He's just the bass player.
It's Jared. I play
Jared,
bass.
okay.
Jared
I'll
Webster
never
on
forget
bass.
that because what's that commercial? He bought Jared. Yeah, so, for those of you that don't really listen to the Beat Goes On show every week, you should because, every band is different on the calendar and it brings a different audience. And so we make it kind of like VH1 storytellers with Bob and Tom.
Best
So-
place to be every week. You can't come to a better show.
Yeah, and we don't charge a 2-drink minimum for the humor either. So I gotta say, we're missing our two lovely co-hosts, and wish them the best. Everyone's got things that sicknesses everywhere.
Life and the show must go on.
And to my left is the man we usually keep in the shadows, but not purposefully. Shadow Man, what's up, buddy?
I'm here enjoying it, loving the show.
Well, and this is also a benefit for a local music store owner, Moondog Music, and we had some people come and express a need for something for Mike, and we said that we would love to devote a show to the cause. And Nick was the first one to say, well, I'll make it my show to do this benefit.
That's awesome.
And
Right on, Nick.
yeah, if you want to walk over and say hello to Karen and Robert
Right on.
that have done so much work for this cause, right off the bat, we want to make sure that everyone knows what the deal is so that what we're doing is every week we follow on our Facebook event page people's comments so we can all communicate through the event page of who's listening, who might want to do something that you're trying to get them to do, right, Karen? Or right, Robert?
Yes.
Is that a question for Robert or Karen?
So come on down.
We're having a silent auction. This is to benefit Moondog Mike of Moondog Mike Music over there in Old Colorado City. Got some wonderful items over here. Take a look. Do we have anything else? I believe we have some other items coming down shortly.
Yes, Mike is bringing some items from his own store.
Right on. We're going to have some instruments and stuff down here from Mike's store, too, it sounds like.
Awesome.
Yeah, and the GoFundMe page is listed on the event page so that
Still
people
active.
it's still active, yeah.
Right on, right on.
So, let's dispense with some of the formalities because I always make the band play a song to set the tone for the show. And you guys, this is going to be really cool because you're doing something different again, and you've added Andrew, so it's got to be good, right, Nick?
It's always good. Whoa. You got a little gate on there, huh?
You're a little close.
A little gate.
Give
Gotta
it up
love
for
those noise gates. Hey, all right, cool beans, man.
Yeah.
So this first song we're gonna do is one of our little favorite cover tunes to do. It's by a guy named Mike Hosty, but recorded by a guy named Stoney LaRue. So this is the Oklahoma Breakdown.
I don't want no one, babe. I can't have you. This Oklahoma breakdown.
gotta be getting on. See your daddy, he wants caught us hanging out alone. Oh, now baby, we gonna get run tonight. That better rubber bed can wait for another night. And tell me that you love me, if it's true. I don't want no one, but if I can't have you, there's a long breakdown. Sure to get you crying. It's gonna be me and you, baby, one more time. Tell me that you love me, if it's true. I don't want no one, but if I can't have you, there's a long breakdown. Sure to get you crying. It's gonna be me and you, baby, one more time. Thank you guys so much. Can I get some more vocals and guitar in these monitors right here? Yeah, no problem.
So this is the point of the show when I tell everybody that no matter how many people are here, this is a internet radio broadcast on kcosdigitalmedia.com. We're also streaming live video on YouTube, and all of that is found, all the links, the Android application download for your phone, that's all on the website. So if you you know that there's somebody might be interested in tuning in to this broadcast because that first song was so killer, and you want to know more about Nick and hear more music for the next 2 hours, text them, tell them to tune in. And we are here. If you want to come down, we're here until 9 at least, because we were thinking that there was going to be, after the show, maybe a jam if anybody wanted to get up and do that.
That'd be awesome.
But yeah, you got to get down to 10 South Nevada Street, the Mining Exchange Gold Room complex between Pikes Peak and Colorado on Nevada. And we've got a lot of people eating from Springs, Orleans. The food's really good. Delivery right to your table. What a great host the Gold Room is.
That's awesome, isn't it?
I got to say thanks to Social Butterfly Media Marketing Group for getting us the deal here. And of course, Nicole, the bar manager of the Gold Room, serving up the drinks. And yeah, we're here every Wednesday and happy to be here.
Everybody better get down here and sign up for these silent auction items. There's some pretty cool stuff over there, it looks like.
Absolutely. So
Let's go
after
there and find out what it is.
Well, after the next song, let's let Karen tell what they got. You got to give them a scoop on what the auction items are, right? You want to do a song first?
Yeah, let's do one.
All right,
This one,
so we'll let them coordinate the sales pitch, right? And
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, this one is about growing up in a trailer park and being a little white trash. Down. It's a white mess who she run the camera in town. They got 2 kids, They don't look like him. Well, he's a tractor tick, he's a redneck, getting drunk again. I ain't talking about the good times, bringing down the bad. Trying to remember all them crazy nights we had. And I'm not angry, I'm not sad. Talking about the good times, bringing down the bad. Oh, Sam Baker Smith, she was my girlfriend. I took her top off for the first time at the drive-in. Well, that has had to be the coolest things I've seen. Well, she was passed around like a bottle of Crown. Still sweet to me, I ain't talking about the good times, bringing down the bad. Try to remember all them crazy nights we had. And I'm not angry, I'm not sad. Talking about the good times, bringing down the bad. Junior's boy, they call him the Deuce. Well, his old grandmama, she drinks vodka and her orange juice. Then she sells pot to kids, and she just got out of jail. Well, Junior had to sell his lounge on boat just to make the bail. I ain't talking about the good times, drinking down the bad. Try to remember all them crazy nights we had. And I'm not angry, I'm not sad. Talking about the good times, bring down the bad. So Carl Rain, I got 2 DUIs. Well, 3 years ago they took my license. I don't drive, these boots will carry me. I live just down the street. Well, this last call is too far to crawl. Help me to my feet. I ain't talking about the good times, breaking down the bad. Trying to remember all them crazy times we had. And I'm not angry, I'm not sad. Talking about the good times, bring it down the bad. I'm talking about the good times, I'm bringing down the bad.
Right on, guys.
Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. So this is basically a return to your roots kind of stuff, right?
Pretty darn close, man. I'm from eastern Oklahoma originally, so it definitely takes me back home playing this kind of music.
Well, you know what? You got a smile on your face. You're playing these songs with some real feeling. This is a good thing, man.
Yeah, it's a real good thing, man. You know, I actually grew up right there, and if you ever heard of a band called the Turnpike Troubadours, they at one time were my next door neighbors in Tahlequah, Oklahoma when I was going to school. So, all right.
Yeah, let's find
got
out
that
what we
story
have at
worked
the
out?
auction for everybody.
Yeah.
So this silent auction is to benefit Moondog Mike. What kind of stuff do we have here?
We have a leather handbag donated by Bella's Galleries, Mike. from Velas Galleries and is a white leather handbag made in Mexico.
Valued at like $69. Wow.
Yes, this is a silent auction. We have a 2-foot by 3-foot canvas. It is I think it's a gorgeous
Very beautiful, very beautiful.
canvas, photographed by me, put on a canvas. We have a $25 gift card from Navajo Hogan's and a $25 gift card from Mother Loves. So far, this is all we have so far.
We've got this so far. We're going to be getting more. Be sure to get up here, put your name on these lists. This is some hot items, and you're going to want to get them, and it's going for a good cause.
Well, and this too is just the beginning of the effort. The first one was the GoFundMe. Now we just happen to offer this date and time for the benefit to start off, but this is not it's not going away. There's going to be, I'm sure, some more things to come, right? But nonetheless, we're here to have a good time, and we're here to hear 12-valve diesel, and I'm loving what I'm hearing so far because, you know, Nick's on KCOSdigitalmedia.com right now with his Modern Americana CD.
Yes, indeedy.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's an old throwback. You guys want to hear some original music?
Of course.
All right, well, let's do something. So this song right here is, we're talking about Tahlequah, and there's a little joint called Fish's Barbecue in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. It serves the meanest sandwich you ever had called the Legendary Bad Witch, and I wrote an entire song about it.
Ed knows about
I've been
that
there.
place.
You've been to Fish's?
Yes, I have.
You ever ate a Bad Witch? No? Well, you're getting ready to hear a song about the Bad Witch.
Right on.
Say I'm the worst. I tell you the face. Hell, the dog don't even compare to a big old bad witch. Oh, Highway 62, or south end of the crowd. There's a joint for barbecue in a metal garage. Hey, tell him you need it back. Go talk to my friend Trent. He's the skinny white dude in the back, half drunk with a head full of dread. You tell Ted need it good, he'll give you a little wank. Brisket pulled pork on a bun with a split old sausage link. Tell the waitress put some slaw on it. Baby, put some sauce on it. Put a little sweet and spice. Oh, honey, it can't be beat. Put it on a plate now, honey. Take my lunchtime money for the best damn sandwich you done ever saw, with a big old scoop of that homemade slaw. Gully food. Let's head on down the street. 30-pack Keystone Light and some boots from Mary's. It's gonna be a long night on old Grand Avenue. Hope the cops don't get caught chasing girls out before two. I've met a lot of good friends around this ECDC. Now a lot of good folk around there have a drink or two with me. If I'm feeling real poor, I'll head right down the street. Snatch all the old FX pictures up, get booked up on the cheap. Until the witness put some slaw on it. Baby, put some sauce on it. Put a little love, a little sweet and spice. Oh, honey, you can't be beat. Put it on a plate now, honey. Take my lunchtime money for the best damn sandwich you done ever saw, with a big old scoop of that homemade slaw. With a little sweet and spice, so honey, it can't be beat. Put it on a plate now, honey. Take my lunchtime money for the best damn sandwich you done ever saw, with a big old scoop of that homemade slaw. So that song's about coleslaw on a sandwich.
Well, you know, and some people are used to that stuff. I didn't get used to that stuff till I went to Huntsville, Alabama, and went to Bob Gibson's. And I'm going, what the heck?
Yeah, I've been to Bob Gibson's. That's some good stuff right there. So, speaking on the whole slaw thing in Oklahoma cuisine, if you ever have a chance, man, go talk down to Bobby Couch over here at the Green Line Grill, right next to the Zodiac. Old Bobby's from Enid, which is a little out in the plains, right? And he makes the damn meanest onion fried burger I've had this side of the Texas Panhandle. Like, it's just too damn good.
Well, you know what? Glad you mentioned that, because I've always looked at that place, you know, and you never know, man. We would love, in fact, that's our mission. We support local musicians, artists. That's the musician-artist cooperative thing. But we also include food as art. Okay, guys, we get that, right? Food is art. So, yeah, let's put in a plug for the Green Line Grill.
Yeah, man, go talk to old Bobby.
All right, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him Nick sent me.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe I'll get a free.
He said put it on Nick's tab, right?
Yeah, no, I don't know about that.
No, I'll go in and play wimpy. You know, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for it.
Yeah. Yeah, man, he makes some mean old mustard slaw. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, it's good stuff. Well, speaking of Oklahoma and the boys from Oklahoma, we'll do a little song called "The Boys from Oklahoma."
All right.
This one's by a band called Cross Canadian Ragweed, and it's all kind of relates to living in Colorado these days, because what we do up here in our recreational free time.
And medicinal.
Across the Rio, all that Mexican breed. Well, exploiting cheap labor, that's it takes concrete. Boys down in Texas got some damn fine weed, and the boys from Oklahoma know the joints are wrong. They're too damn skinny and way too long. Well, I ain't a holy roller, so I just eat a bomb. Boys from Oklahoma know the joints are wrong. They might as well be panning for gold. The nights are too long, the growing season too cold. Well, I know they'll smoke a joint that somebody else went and rolled. Boys from Colorado must be panning for gold, and them boys from Oklahoma know the joints are wrong. They're too damn skinny and way too long. Well, I ain't a holy roller. all them seeds. Well, I'll tell you right now, hit the bayou in the bullpen and pick yourself out a big old sack full of shrooms. Well, it goes Oklahoma, roll the joints out of brown. They're too damn skinny and way too loud. Well, I ain't a holy roller, so I just use a pound. Boys from Oklahoma, roll the joints out of brown. There's a big old rivalry. And I'm not talking about Oklahoma, Texas. We all know those folks from south of the Red River. Well, man, they just ain't that cool. I'm talking about the Oklahoma State rivalry. You see, real red dirt music, it came from Oklahoma State, Stillwater, Oklahoma. Right there by the I-35 corridor, just outside Oklahoma City, just to the north. And up in Oklahoma, you're either cowboy or you're Sooner. And I'll tell you right now, people that are cowboys, we really don't like Sooners. This next verse is just for them Sooners. Well, them boys down in Norman got a kicking streak. They like to roll their own, they say the other's too weak. Well, I know they'll start a puffin' when you stick one in their beak. The boys down in Norman got a kicking streak, and them boys from Oklahoma roll the joints out right. They're too damn skinny and way too long. Well, I ain't a holy roller, so I just use a pound. And boys from Oklahoma roll the joints out wrong. And them boys from Oklahoma roll the joints out wrong. Too damn skinny, but they're way too long. Well, I ain't a holy roller, so I just use a pound. Boys from Oklahoma roll the joints out wrong. Joints out round, too damn skinny and way too long. Well, I ain't a holy roller, so I just use a bound. Boys from Oklahoma roll the joints out round.
Very appropriate song for Colorado.
I think so.
So you've been to NAM?
What's that? Have you been to NAM?
Yeah.
Nam? Yeah, I've been to Nam a few times.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point. This next line of questioning is like, hey, man, we have a endorsed guitarist here, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess so?
I guess so.
I know.
I've got like 5 endorsement deals like in this general perimeter of myself.
I know. So it's time to update us on that stuff because, this is encouragement to, the community.
Mentoring moment for the kids.
So just as we speak right now, we got a Godan Freeway SA, Morley Power Volume Wah
Covenant cables running all over my board, TC Helicon, Voice Live 3, and a Mono Price, which is my brand newest little compressor that makes me sound extra country, I think.
That's even like a robot cowboy hat.
I am Cyborg Hat.
Kind of like that. I mean, we got a cool like vocal effects processor that does all kinds of weird, funky stuff. So like, I like to talk like this sometimes. Would you like to play a game, Dr. Falcon? You know that kind of stuff.
I knew that loop stuff was going to work its way in, right?
Always, man. All right, you guys want to hear another original tune?
Let's keep it coming. So, okay, how many original tunes you got worked up so far?
Right now, we're working, putting 3 out that sound real good, and we're working up some more.
Okay.
So as soon as we get into more out, we'll get into that recording studio and do the recording studio thing and all that jazz. So this next little tune right here is an ode to Cinco de Mayo, as it were.
As it were.
As it were. So this next tune is called Borracho.
And at the risk of being bossy, I've received a note about my microphone volume. If I could please get a little more of my mic in the mains and monitors, please, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Andrew doesn't even need vocal effects to sound cool. How fucking awesome is that?
He practices a lot.
Well, let's not go nuts.
Well, he started with shots of tequila, dressed with a big slice of lime. I licked that salt right off my hand, knew I was getting hammered tonight. Well, I mustered up my best broken Spanglish. Little senorita, can I take you home? She said, no, senor, usted que está peligroso, cabrón. I didn't take that as an answer, because I did not know what she said. So I puckered my lips real tight with a smile, a mistake I would later regret. You see, your husband was right behind me, listening as I made my pass. And all of a sudden my eyes went black and my head met a big glass. Estoy una peli rojo, cabrón. Soy una peli rojo, cabrón. Mi amor, me disculpa, estoy muy borracho. Outside, it did not take very long before an S10 full of vatos came home to pick me on. Well, I never quite made it that night. You see, they roughed me up pretty good. Ahora está en esta cantina hablando contigo. Soy una pelirrojo. Soy una pelirrojo, cabrón. Mi amor, me disculpa, estoy muy borracho. Soy una pelirrojo, cabrón. Soy una pelirrojo. cabrón. Mi amor, me disculpa, estoy muy borracho. Estoy muy borracho, mi amor, me disculpa, estoy muy borracho.
Yeah, and don't forget to tip your bartender in case you might be Borracho.
Hey, somebody knows what it means.
For our Spanglish-speaking people in the audience, maybe, who don't know what borracho means, have another drink.
That's right. Well, let's all get borracho. So, I don't speak a lick of Spanish, really. I pull that one off pretty good. Our bass player, Jared, he translates everything for me. I do Google Translate to try to figure out lyrics, but...
I grew up in Central California, so, I got to actually meet Cesar Chavez, which is a huge honor in some circles, Full employment for everybody, really, right?
Right.
So I want to say thank you for Nate Learjet for the streaming capability that we got going on with the live broadcast on kcosdigitalmedia.com. Hey, Shadow Man, did you see us in the Independent last week?
I've seen us in the Independent, absolutely. That was really cool.
We really want to thank Colin Estes and Mr. Bill Foreman of the Independent for sticking us in a couple columns worth of the reverb section.
Very kind words.
In the
too,
Colorado Springs Independent. Yeah, a little story about how we all came about and what we plan on doing. So it might be even still on the online version if you missed it.
I believe it is, actually. And, we also go live on Facebook. We've had a few comments. Natalie Bree, thank you for the kind words for KCOS. We couldn't do it without all these wonderful bands.
So what's next, gentlemen?
I think we're going to do a jam song. That cool with you guys?
You know what?
Yeah, right.
This is the deal about this. This is what makes us a little different from any other kind of show of its kind, no matter where. We thoroughly expect something different to happen with our guests from their normal routine. Now, we know you've been playing around a lot lately. Where have you been playing lately?
Let's see here. So we just did that feature in the Gazette this last week on Friday, which was awesome. Big shout out to Eric Singer for doing that in the Take 10. This weekend, we're playing at Rico's Acoustic downtown right there at Port Richards, the little wine bar and cafe. And then we're doing Anchor's Country Bar on Saturday night. So it shouldn't be too awfully bad.
Why would you think it would be awfully bad in the first place? No,
I don't know, man. You Colorado Springs boys hear things about Fountain. So, good little jeer there. No, it's going to be a really good time. I went in and talked to the owner, Michael, today. He's a really nice guy. It's a veteran-owned establishment, so definitely anybody down there in that area, come on out Saturday night. Let's have a good time with it. There's going to be a $5 cover at the door, so make sure you got that cash. And there's a big old dance floor, so bring your boots up, shine them up, and let's get some line dancing going. This next song we're going to do, though, is a little stray away from the country. This is a original little Neil Young song redone by one of our favorite bands, Government Mule. been dancing across the water with his guns and his guns, looking for a new world, a palace in the sun, on the shore of Montezuma, with his cuckoos and birds. In his house he often wondered the secrets of the world, and his sunshines gather around him like the leaves around a tree. They were dressed in many colors, the angry gods to see, and the women, they were beautiful, and the men stood straight and strong, and they gave their lives and sacrifice so the others could go on. from the flatlands, they carry many stones. Yes, they moved them from the flatland, many died along the way. And I can still do the bare hands, but we still can't build today. And I know she's waiting there, still loves me to this day. And I can't remember how, when, or why. Oh, we lost our way. Oh yes, Cortez, Cortez. We came dancing across the water. Oh Lord, Cortez was a killer. He came dancing across the water. Oh Lord, Cortez was a killer. Dancing across the water. Oh Lord, Cortez was a killer. He came dancing across the water. Oh Lord, Cortez was a killer.
It's a fun song, isn't it?
I gotta tell you, that is one of my all-time favorite songs for at least 3 reasons.
Yeah.
So the first one, it's one of the best jam songs ever written that wasn't supposed to be a jam song.
Right?
And then secondly, the historical or mythological content, no matter what your perspective is on the topic. And thirdly, it was written by a Canadian. Our cousins.
Good old cousins from the north, right?
That's right. Half my family's Canadian, and you know, we all have a different slant on history, no matter where. But if this doesn't tell you something about what to do to care about each other, I don't know what better song there is.
Very true. Very, very true.
I was agreeing. That was an official hell yeah of agreement.
You guys were smoking, man. The two twin lead breaks were just smoking. Clint Walker's going, oh wow, I gotta practice more.
I have a confession to make there. We were trying to. Right?
I know.
I'm told there's a jam afterward, homie.
I'm teasing him. Yeah, I'm teasing him into submission. It is.
You know what? The second time, I was fortunate enough for these cats to invite me up on stage and come down from Denver and just kind of throw on a guitar and see what happens. We played Cortez, and like you guys, it's one of my all-time favorite songs. So I'm like, I'm going to dig in a little bit on this one. And it's usually where the song would be over if we were following the format of the previous ones. And then Johnny Cowboy Hat over here is like, oh, goodness gracious, no. And takes a blazing long solo at the end. And it just felt good to elevate each other's game and to even stand next to this dude. So we thought we'd kind of relive that a little bit tonight.
And that's it. That song, no matter who plays it, just brings a tear to my eye, man. It's just a great song. You know what? This is the perfect opportunity, man. We are not corporate, brother. You can step in anytime. I was expecting Bob to get on the keys back there, and yeah, I don't like to put people on the spot, do I, Michael? Never. Yeah, no. And Michael forgot a saxophone, so or did you? See, and this is what we love, though. No matter how much we tease everybody, musicians coming to support other musicians is beyond. It's a compliment beyond belief. Well, we're gonna get, when we're gonna. How are we gonna put Grant in a headlock? No, I'm talking about. We want to get Grant Saban up on this stage. So here's an open invitation to Grant, like he's listening. Did you really? He drove through the alley. Is he sneaking around? And that's it. Sneaking Sally through the alley. Okay. You don't do any Robert Palmer, do you? Addicted to something?
Addicted to love?
I know, yeah.
KCOSdigitalmedia.com, the only place with all Colorado music 24/7. You don't get any better than this.
Well, we have got so much going on that we can't even talk about it right now, but the future is really bright in our third year, and we got to thank everybody that's listening, that talks about us. I cannot believe all those situations where someone goes, hey, and it's not just me, it's our man about town here, Shadow Man.
Happened last night over at the Black Sheep.
And our street corner gypsy, Lisa Carnes, and the incredible mistress of the Castle Raven, Laura Laird. Right, Nate? This is a total cooperative effort, no matter how you call it or what you call it. Nick,
Exactly.
You know what? And I really wish you would acknowledge your situation too. Really, I don't want to.
Oh man.
This is the whole. We're in it together.
That's it, man. Well, that's the musicians movement always is supportive of musicians, obviously. So that's our big deal is we want to make sure that to be a quasi musicians union for musicians. Make sure that guys aren't getting ripped off when you go to play a gig. Make sure that your other bands in town are there to support you. Make sure that everybody is supported the exact same and there's no cliques or anything like that, because that drags the scene down. We're all here to make each other better. That's how it works. So I'm always willing to give advice to anybody who wants to know about what I can do, at least for you. If that's how to write a press kit better, or how to make your website better, or maybe how to jam out an E minor scale just a little different. I'm here for that. And then I'm always looking at guys like Clint over here that jams my favorite band all the time, and just watching him play, and it's like, no E minor for this guy. E Phrygian all day long. All right, well, in that vein, man, so we're a country band, and we haven't done any kind of cool country songs about my favorite country subject, crazy women.
Absolutely.
There we go. So
Wouldn't be a show without it.
yeah, there wouldn't be a show without it. You got it. So this is a perfect opportunity because my wife just walked out to smoke a cigarette. So we're gonna play a little ditty called Crazy Eddie's Last Hurrah.
We'll tell her to watch the video.
It sure didn't take too long. I woke up in the morning, she was gone. And the note that she wrote didn't take me a chance. Said goodbye, fucker, I'm gone. She was a homegrown mountain girl, raised in a different world. I was a wannabe rocker, she was more into Merle, and I just couldn't see it wouldn't work. And now I'm double-fisted, long necks, grapefruit and slowly, and I'll never get over Jolie. Well, I put myself in the car, drove on down to the bar. But they wouldn't let me in, cause I'm not a movie star. So I went to the horseshoe on the mine. Well, the bartender kicked me out at 2, and I did not know what to do. So I picked up the phone and I called Big Sue, but the call blocker wouldn't let through. And now I need some drugs or a shrink to console me, and I'm never getting over Jolie. Well, I gathered up all my guns and a pipe bomb just for fun. And I drove to her house and I parked on the lawn. She's right, I always was a crazy one. Well, her boyfriend was sure nice to me. Hey, come on, boy, would you like a drink? Well, I shot him full of holes from his nose to his knees, and I went to finish our sweet bean. And now I'm down on my knees, feeling dirty and unholy, and I'm never getting over Jolie. And I bribed the cats live in these 240, and I'm never getting over Jolie. I'm like a big old chip on no guacamole, and I'm never getting over Jolie. And she's still outside. Win for me.
Or maybe you've done this before.
It's all about planning, Mark. It's all about planning.
Are you sure she's waiting? She didn't just leave?
No.
Oops.
Yeah, but
She actually passed away a few hours ago.
no, Daryl.
Sorry. That took a dark turn.
Daryl's outside, so yeah, you know, he's got someone to talk to.
Yeah, that's good company right there.
I'm loving these guys. I don't know about you, but this is just
Oh, I know.
awesome.
I think this is going to be a great show
Oh, thanks,
because
man.
Nick's always doing something different.
He's on it, man. I go out and about around town, and I see him everywhere playing. It's always something different, different style. He's bringing people up on stage. Just a really good guy.
Oh man, you're gonna make me blush, and I'm a ginger, so that's
Yeah, I know.
hard.
That's awful hard to do, yeah.
Yeah, that's super hard, man. All right, so here's one of our favorite little tunes by a group called The Band. Well, they blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night. Yeah, they blew up his house too. Out on the boulevard, they looking for a fight. Gonna see what them old ragged boys can do. There's trouble busting in from out of state. The DA can't get no relief. About to be a rumble on the old promenade, and the gambling commissioner's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. So put your makeup on, get your hair looking pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. I got me a job trying to put my money away, but I got more bills than an honest man can pay. So I took what I had out of the Central Trust and bought us 2 tickets on that Gold City bus. I say everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. So put your makeup on, get your hair looking pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Well, I love me down and I love rum cool. Will you, wherever I stay? And we're going to a place where the sand turns to gold. So put your stockings on, 'cause it might get cold. Everything dies, baby, that's it back. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. So put your nip on, get your hair looking pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. I'm looking for a job, but it's hard to find. You see, there's winners and there's losers, don't get caught south of the line. Well, I'm tired of losing up on the losing end. So, honey, last night I met a man, I'm gonna do a little favor for him. Everything dies, baby, that's it back. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. So put your babe on, get your
that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. So put your makeup on, get your hair looking pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City.
Wow, that's awesome.
Amazingly good stuff, man. This is just great. You know, and I want to say that for anyone that thinks they're missing this, they're not, because it's going to be on the YouTube channel immediately after Nate hits the stop button, along with like 900 other Colorado shot videos, to include Colorado Floyd's 4th anniversary show from Stargazers. Yep, there's all kinds of great stuff on there. This isn't the only place that we do live remotes from, and we got to give a shout out to sponsors like Tony and Christina at Sunshine Studios Live, this year's #1 choice of venues in the Independent.
And it is an awesome venue.
Yep, and we want to say thank you once again to Buddha Boys Audio Visual Services for Chad.
The Riff Rag.
The Riff Rag that always puts our logo in every issue, so you need to check that out. And the content has been really great. They just happened to have the Voodoo Hawks in last issue, and we just happened to broadcast a show from Stargazers Friday night. And you know what? This Friday night, speaking of jam bands, we're going to be broadcasting the My Blue Sky show from Stargazers. If for those, for some reason, can't make it, or are too far away, or can't get a babysitter, or whatever the story is, you can listen live, because we do about 2 broadcasts a month at Stargazers, depending on who's into that. We did Mike Zito this last month, which was a great honor.
And the wheel. Don't forget about the wheel, man.
Oh man, well it was Mike Zito basically in a just a pickup gig.
Really?
Yeah, and it was just great. Mike Zito comes around Colorado so much, but yeah, he does, you know, Royal Southern Brotherhood, the wheel, all sorts of great stuff. We love Mike Zito.
Oh yeah, I've seen Royal Southern Brotherhood. What a good man.
Man, yeah, we got an interview on the YouTube channel that he graciously did. It's coming around to Blues from the Top time, which is kind of sponsored by and for Blue Star Connection. But all the blues people are always there helping out the Blue Star Connection. So once again, the My Blue Sky band is a Allman Brothers tribute band that is just beyond belief. It's actually endorsed by the Allman family. Just recently did a show with Michael Allman up at the Rialto Theater, and they're coming down here to entertain us. They've got a new CD out. I did an interview with John Gallagher, the singer, last Friday. It's on the YouTube channel, but it's the story of My Blue Sky. It's the story about the first 50 people in the door at Stargazers get a copy of the new CD. Yep, so that's an incentive to get there early. I'm sure they'll have more for those that don't get them free, but, you know, free's good, right?
Free's the best.
Yeah.
Free is the best.
You know, I also want to mention that Southern Colorado Musicians Artists Cooperative YouTube channel. That thing has everything on it. I've watched videos from all over the state of Colorado. Every band. There's times I can't get out. I can go back there and watch it again. I love that
That's why
channel.
we do it again, you know, because there are some people that don't, that have kids and can't get out. There's some people that just can't get out. There's many, many reasons. And like I say, no matter how full this place gets to the capacity of 351. Yeah, I know. No, it's always cool to watch all the media tallies grow. The metrics show that people love Southern Colorado music. The YouTube channel's been seen in 200 countries so far. So we definitely got the star power, you know?
Make sure you subscribe so you get the notifications of your own band when you've played.
Yeah, there's like 600 subscribers to the YouTube channel. So, I mean, we throw at least 3 shows a week on there, including this one, because that's what we do. We run around and we do clips wherever we go, and happen to want to feature some Southern Colorado talent, we even, extend the reach all the way around the state because we've got bands submitting music from all four corners of the state, which makes up our format of 24/7 Colorado music, and it's very unique and very much we're serious in the premise that we want to export Colorado music to the world.
Absolutely.
Everyone says that we could be the next Austin. Well, we got to get together and show everybody, right?
Keep Colorado Springs weird.
Well, it's definitely that. But you know what? People need to notice the diversity of the genres that are represented daily on KCOSdigitalmedia.com.
Oh, speaking of genres, you want to hear a medley of different genre songs all put together?
Nice segue.
You know what? That's a perfect segue. How about
Hell
that?
yeah.
Check this out. Early in the morning, rising to the street, light me up that cigarette, and I strap shoes on my feet. Got to find a reason things went wrong. Got to find a reason why my money's all gone. Well, I got a Dalmatian, I can still get high. And you can play the guitar like a motherfucking riot. Listen. Life is too short, so love the one you got, 'cause you might get run over or you might get shot. Never start static and get it on my chest. Never have to battle with a bulletproof vest. The tank is finally separated from me. Take all your money, give it up to charity. Love's what I got, it's within my reach. Love blind fire, still straight from Long Beach. You push against that and you're about to get burned. Try to test that and you're about to get served. Love's what I got, don't start a riot. Living when the dance gets hot. I see loving, it's what I got. To remember that I love him. It's what I got. To remember that I love him. It's what I got. To remember that I love him. It's what I got. Show the kid down, good and low. Baby, you're creeping all over town. Strictly bitches don't play around. Getting pushed down, getting paid by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away. I can't get her out of my mind. Why? I think about the girl all the time. Why? East side to the west side, pushing fat rides, know how to hide. Strictly is with the gas, know with the bass, know we know with the gas. By no means average, long as she got to have it. Baby, you're perfect 10. I wanna get in, wanna get down with you, get low. I like the way you work it, no diggity. Like to bag it up now. Like the way you work it, no diggity. Like to bag it up now. Like the way you work it, no diggity. Like to bag it up now. Like the way you work it, no diggity.
you want. If you try sometimes, no, you just might find you get what you need. Buy me a midnight train. Then Lord, what's the frustration? I guess I'll come back the same. They say you can't always get what you want, or you can't always get what you want. But you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find out. Say now loving is what I got. So remember that now loving is what I got. So remember that now loving is what I got. So remember that now loving is what I got. Well, I don't cry when my dog runs away. Don't get angry at the bills I have to pay. Don't get angry when my mom smokes pot. Hits a bottle and goes right to the right where fucking and fighting. It's all the same. Living through it, not the only way to stay sane. Let the loving come back to me. I see loving what I got. 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 I see love, a lot of way you work it, what I got. No diggity, a bag it, a bag of love. A lot of way you work it, what I got. No diggity, a bag it, a bag of love. A lot of way you work it, what I got. No diggity, a bag it, a bag of love. A lot of way you work it, what I got. I got. Loving, I see loving. It's what I got.
Oh man, you know, the logical addition to the end of that would be the Stones, you can't always get what you want after the love is what you got.
Yeah. Plus a little no diggity in there. You know, I like the way you work it.
You know, and that's it. I'm always going, wow, man. Well, I'm always trying to give suggestions, so to say, you know, shut up, Mark, it's my show. Time to play some more music because, yeah, you know, this is a party for Moondog Mike. Moondog Mike just showed up, and we're glad to see him. And we want everyone to go visit the store and say hello and, you know, support the community.
I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge some of the fine organizations we have here in Colorado Springs. Could you tell me something about what you got going on, Brian?
Yeah, I'm Brian Hall, the co-founder of a local nonprofit called Help Autism. We actually help families find the resources for services and therapies, plus we raise funds to help families pay for that. And coming up in 2 weeks, on May 24th to the 28th, Autism One Conference is going to be held here in Colorado Springs. And if you want more information about the conference, go to our website, helpautism.org, and can learn all about it and register and come and enjoy a lot of things at the conference.
Absolutely. Check out their page. What was it called again?
Helpautism.org.
helpautism.org. Can't get any better than that. Check out kcosdigitalmedia.com. Give us a like. Check out all of your other local pages. Give them a like.
Especially 12-valve diesel.
Yeah, give 12-valve diesel a like. We like those.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't like it more than once.
Well, you know, you can invite
You can make a
everybody.
new profile.
You can lead a horse to water, yeah.
You got me there.
My only regret is that I have but one like to give.
I don't remember I only have one life. I don't know. I didn't pay attention in history class.
You only have one life to give for your country.
If only I had more likes to give to good local bands and organizations, I surely would.
So
We're going to do a little Steve Earle tune for you now.
Oh, absolutely.
My name's Johnny Prettymo, same as my daddy and his daddy before. All I ever saw granddaddy around here, only come to town about twice a year. 100 pounds of yeast to some copper line. Everybody knows that he made moonshine. Well, the tax man wanted granddaddy real bad. He had up the hollow with everything he had. Well, for my time that I've been told, never come back from Copperhead Road. Daddy ran the whiskey in a big black Dodge, bought it from the auction at the Mason Lodge. Well, Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. Wish I could have primed till you look inside. Well, he and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. When the sheriff came around in the middle of the night, I heard mama crying that something wasn't right. Heading down nice with a wee little Lord, you can smell the whiskey burning down Copperhead Road. Volunteered for the army on my birthday. White trash goes first round here anyway. I done 2 tours of duty in Vietnam, and I came home with a brand new plan. I take the seats of Colombia and Mexico, and I'm planning up the holler down Copperhead Road. Now the DA's got a chopper in the air. I'm having flashbacks like I'm back over there. Learn a few things from Charlie, don't you know? You never come back from Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Hammerhead Road. Hammerhead Road. Hammerhead Road.
Boy, that 12-valve diesel could really get down when they want to.
Yeah, I guess so.
You guys know, how long how long have you been together?
5 months.
There you go. I mean, this is coming together quite nicely. Andrew's fitting right in.
Thanks. It's my third practice with the band.
Third practice, I know, that's cool. Yep, it's not a show, it's a practice. But no, this is great. I mean, it's always, I told, and that's what we tell people.
It's my third trial by fire.
Well, you're getting into the multiple appearance club. Nick's been, probably about a 4-time appearance, 4 or 5. So yeah, we're, like Saturday Night Live had that skit about the 5-time host club. Well,
Getting there close, man.
We're going to have to figure that one out because, we like to keep track of our talent over the years.
Next one coming up is the Nick Watchers death metal band.
Right.
Oh, man, yeah.
We could do that.
I'm still holding out for your polka act.
Is there going to are you guys going to have another Loot Fest, Nick?
What's that?
You going to have another Loot Fest anytime soon?
A Loop Fest. So, we're actually doing the Rocky Mountain Loop Fest in conjunction with Peterson Entertainment out of Texas, who is the main sponsor of the American Loop Fest. He is coming back for the Rocky Mountain Loop Fest, the 3rd annual Rocky Mountain Loop Fest, this summer sometime. Most likely it'll be in Denver again. We did it in Denver last year at the University of Denver, 2 days, and it was awesome. We had Ben Goldenneck, or Ben the sax guy, come up and perform last year, and he just so happened to be on stage with Dave Matthews last week. So pretty big stuff. These guys get down. Looping is kind of like their side passion, if you will, where they can get down with. He normally plays with Postmodern Jukebox, so it was awesome having like a real live celebrity with us, hanging out and doing the Loop Fest.
That's cool, man. And then looping, for those that I don't know, looping. Explain that genre because I always thought that was like electronica and stuff like that, but now it's developed into what you're doing.
Yeah, it's so much different than what you would really consider electronic music. I mean, it is in the subcategory of electronic music, obviously, because you're using electronic instruments to really drive your performance. But now it's guys like Just Alliance and Rico Loop and Dub Effects that don't use any instruments at all. They use only their voice and all the effects pedals, and they get these crazy compositions. And then you've got guys like Ben the sax guy who just plays the saxophone, or Ridiculous who does all kinds of different stuff.
Who is, of course,
Me.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
Shameless plug there, like Ridiculous.
There ain't nothing shameless. This is your show.
Oh, man, this guy's right here. These guys make up 12-valve diesel. I'd just be another guy strumming a guitar. So give a big round of applause for the band, because they do it up front.
You guys are awesome.
I guess I ought to introduce most of the band, since we just kind of have danced around it all night. So Andrew Tachin on guitar and harmonica and backup vocals, all the way down from Denver. This legitimately is his third practice with the band. He doesn't do practices. He does just gigs, and he does a fantastic job doing them. On bass guitar, we've got Jared Webster, keeping the low end just right. Keeping us on beat tonight is Mr. Max Maggs. All right, so we got time for a couple more. We're gonna do a Jason Boland tune for you now. So this is kind of in our wheelhouse of red dirt country, and what we really kind of explain ourselves as a red dirt band, because it's a rock and country band, but red dirt is really kind of where it is, and home down for me at least. So Jason Boland is probably one of my most pinnacle songwriters in my wheelhouse, and this is a song he wrote about all the things he loves.
shirts. The two things that stay the same. When the world stops spinning and your head hurts, give me cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts. The old shade tree mechanic, he's a dinosaur. You can't crush, you can't smoke, spit on the floor. Don't hit on a woman, she might sue. You can't buy beer in the state pass two, and that cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts. The two things that stay the same. When the world stops spinning and your head hurts, give me cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts. Well, Buddha is legal, Jesus saints. The stars were all sinners and the sinners are saints. Well, it's not how you play, it's the final score. Well, they don't show MASH on the tube no more, but damn cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts. The two things that stay the same. When the world starts spinning and your head hurts, give me cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts. Don't leave at the drop of a ring. Dad don't cry when a mockingbird sing. Losers in school, but they're all packing guns. The losers live forever and the good die young. They're cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts. The two things that stay the same. When the world starts spinning and your head hurts, give me cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts. Cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts. The two things that stay the same. When the world starts spinning and your head hurts, give me cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts. A cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts. Little bowling for you there. All right. So we're going to do one more for you. This one is a Robert Earl Keen song. So if you're familiar with any kind of Texas country, Robert Earl Keen was a seminal songwriter in Texas back in the 80s and 90s. And this is probably his biggest hit. She was a waitress in the only bar in town. She had a reputation for the kind that been around. Main Street after midnight, a fresh new pack of cigs, warm hanging from her lips, a fresh beer between her legs. She's heading to the river to meet with all her friends. Oh, the road goes on forever and the party never ends. Loner, he was older than the rest. Well, he tried to join the Navy, but he could not pass the test. So he hung around town and he sold a little pot till the law caught wind of Sonny. One day he got out calling. Well, he was back in business when they set him free again. Well, the road goes on forever and the party never ends. Son, he's shooting pool at the joint where Sherry works. When a drunken out-of-towner put his hand to Sherry's skirt. Well, Sonny took his pool cue, laid the drunk out on the floor, put $1 in her tip jar, walked on out the door. Well, she was right behind him, reaching for his hand. Well, the road goes on forever and the body never ends. Then he slammed her into gear. He looked over his chair, said, baby, let's get on out of here. The stars were high above them, the moon was to the east. The sun was just rising when they hit Miami Beach. Got a motel by the water and a quart of Bombay gin. The road goes on forever and the body never. Ran out of money. His Sonny knew a man who knew some Cuban refugees who dealt in contraband. Sonny met him at a house, a little place up off the road, with a briefcase full of money and a pistol in his boot. The cards were on the table when the law came busting in. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. grabbed the jack. We went on out the bathroom, broke the window to the back. Jerry put the truck around the alley to the side, where the lawman tackled Sonny was reading him his rights. She stepped into the alley with a single shot for 10. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. They let the lawman line as they made their getaway. They made it to the motel room before the break of day. Sonny looked at Sherry, gave the money and blew a little kiss. Said, ask you how they happened, darling, they put you up to this. Cried as the tail lights went off around the bend. Oh, the road goes on forever and the party never.
watch us anyway. How about that guy?
Main Street after midnight, just like it was before. 18 months later, at the local grocery store, Sherry gets a paper and a cold 6-pack of beer. The headlines read that Sonny, he's a-heading for the chair. She pulls into Main Street on her new Mercedes-Benz. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Thank you guys so much. We are 12 Valve Diesel. Thank you, KCOS. You guys fucking rock.
Oh man, you know what? We got to give it up for you guys that work all day and play all night. This is the deal with Southern Colorado, man. This is the people that entertain you at the bars, all over the venues, wherever. Go see them wherever they're gonna play. I got to say, we have quite a calendar this month. We got 5 shows in the month of May. We had 2 nights of the Voodoo Hawks last week. Boy, that was really something. Tonight, an amazing appearance by 12 Valve Diesel. This is really, give it up one more time. Yeah! Good to see Andrew anytime. Nick, all the best. Max, your brother, man. Jared, nice to meet you. Hope to see you more. We got some next week, Wednesday, Voodoo Blues from Zach DeBono and the Broken Circle that tear up Denver. The guys from Trinidad. He's going to have Noah Mast from here and Kenny Johnson from here in the band. It's going to be great. Huh? Kenny to Zach's band. It's Zach's killer. Oh, man. Yeah. And then Thursday, our last Thursday show ever is for Trent Hughes band. Trent's finally turning 18, and he's been on the show. This will be his 3rd year. And he's playing county fairs and all sorts of really high-profile stuff. We are having a graduation/birthday party for him. And then the 31st of May is Charlie Searle and the Ashtones, Monument Favorites. We hope everyone comes every week. And that's just May. go to the Facebook page. We've got the whole calendar as filled. If you're looking for a show date, look for an empty date, Terry, and send us a message. Terry Senior in the house with Sergeant.
Hi, how you all doing tonight?
But yeah, we love our science project. It keeps growing, and no matter how many people show up, we know people all over the world. We get comments all the time, don't we, Shadow Man?
Worldwide, baby. Everybody loves KCUSdigitalmedia.com.
And tell your friends so we get more friends.
It's been another wonderful session of The Beat Goes On at KCUSdigitalmedia.com. I want to remind everybody, May 12th, Stargazers Theater. Come down, enjoy a wonderful show. If you can't make it in person, we're also going to be broadcasting for your pleasure. We'll be back here again next week for another show with Zach DeBono.
And I want to thank everybody who did anything for tonight, all the preparation, the putting together everything for the great show and the benefit all together. Go see Moondog Mike, get some good stuff from him, and support local everything. We'll see you again.
And don't forget to subscribe to Southern Colorado Musicians Artists Cooperative. We'll see you next time right here on KCUSdigitalmedia.com.